We've got some comic book drama involving Absolute Batman. If you don't know about Absolute Batman, where have you been? It's one of the most popular comics out right now. It's an Elseworlds Batman series from Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. They've been doing an incredible job, so everyone was excited to see what Bane's gonna look like. Is he gonna be much different than the other universe Bane? Is he gonna be like a smaller guy, more sneaky or something? No, it turns out he's just gigantic and even bigger than Batman in this, which is saying something because Batman is 6'6", 250 pounds in this universe. Now the drama comes from Bane's co-creator Graham Nolan, the first man to ever draw Bane. He gave his opinion on this design, and he said,
"As the designer slash co-creator of Bane, this is a terrible abomination."
Now, this opinion set Twitter on fire. You had people all over saying a lot of things, not very nice things about Graham Nolan and being very upset with him. He did come out and say that this was an opinion and it was nothing to do with the artist Nick Dragotta. He had no ill will towards him and it wasn't anything personal. He just didn't like the design. And he also made a follow-up statement, which I will read.
"After being asked countlessly for my opinion on this version of Bane, I gave an honest answer and broke X. I've been called everything from a has-been to bitter to old. Okay, the last one may be accurate. Relax, it's just my opinion. It shouldn't affect how you feel about it. 1.6 million people viewed the post, and it seems that many had their own opinion. If every one of you were buying comics instead of reacting to the opinion of one guy, this business would be in better shape. I'm now issuing you all a challenge. Why get mad at me when you can get even with me? Buy this book. Tell your friends to get multiple copies. Prove me wrong with your wallets instead of your keyboards, and give this artist a huge royalty payday. Let's get this book to 1.6 million in sales. That'll show me."
I think that was a great statement he made. The only sin I think he committed throughout all this is calling Twitter X. But aside from that, I think that statement was great, and I completely agree with him that if you want to prove him wrong, if you're mad about what he said, just buy the comic. But we know that's not going to happen. It's not going to get even close to 1 million copies sold because on Twitter, it's a lot of people that like to say a lot of things but don't like to necessarily act on those things they say. As far as the design goes for Bane, I'm not really a big fan of it either. I think Nick Dragotta is doing an amazing job on Absolute Batman, but I think he missed the mark with the Bane design. I think the tiny P head doesn't look good. I don't really get what he's wearing, like a vest that comes up to his gigantic chest. And then he's got a pistol that if it has a trigger guard, he literally can't fire because his fingers are too big to fit in the trigger guard. So it's not a very good design, and I'm fine with a big dumb design because that's what Absolute Batman is in this. He's just like, it's a really ridiculous, huge, stupid kind of looking design, but I love it. I love the way Absolute Batman looks in this universe. But Bane, I'm just kind of like, I think they could have done something better with Bane here. But that being said, I'm still excited to see what's going to happen with Bane. I think Nick Dragotta missed the mark here, but overall, he's done an incredible job with the series. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Graham Nolan was wrong to say this about someone else's design? Or do you think that's okay because it is his baby? He did create the character. What do you think? Also, what do you think of the design? Do you guys like it or do you not? I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.